Hey guys, welcome to Soundcore's very first podcast. My name is Lawrence. I'm a senior brand manager here at Soundcore.
And I'm Sean. I'm brand manager here at Soundcore. Lawrence's sidekick.
Start off to a good start. Nailed it. All right. And we just wanted to kind of sit down for 10, 15 minutes and chat with you guys a little bit more face to face about the new collective, the new design for the collective that we've just launched. Sean, what do you think of the new collective?
I absolutely love it. I think it's wonderful. And a big happy birthday to the collective as well. A slightly belated happy birthday, but yeah.
Very well deserved. So yeah, I mean it's been up for about just about a year now. First year that has gone by so quickly, just absolutely flown by. So I actually worked for Anchor back in 2015, 2017. I was heading up their social media stuff, and around that time they started Anchor's community. And at that time, kind of all the brands sat under Anchor, so we were all based on there. And then when I rejoined in 2017, I was like, if Soundcore wants to be taken seriously as an audio brand, then we need our own community. You can't have people going, you've got great headphones, but why batteries? Why are you attached to batteries? It needs to kind of create a bit of distance,
Sounds like you came in and put your foot down. I want my own community.
Exactly. Well, Lawrence gets.
Yeah.
So we kind of made a start on designing that community, and we had a lot of pushback within the company. Actually, a lot of other brands were saying it was a bad idea, saying that it was just that people wouldn't like the community separating. But I mean, we haven't fully separated. Soundcore is still on the Anchor community as well. But yeah, it was just time. It was just time for Soundcore to become its own thing,
So it must be, because I obviously wasn't part of the team back then. So it must be awesome watching that journey of when you first came back, had the idea, and how it's come to this point now.
I think what's really great is now we're really diving more and more into serious audio. We've launched Liberty 2 Pro, which are our earbuds endorsed by these 10 Grammy-winning engineers, and it's kind of really elevating the brand image for the Soundcore. And I think besides that is, as we now move into the Soundcore Collective 2.0, Sean, you've played a massive part in that because. Well, actually, I'll let you. Can you just talk a bit about your background, like what you were doing prior to Soundcore?
Yeah, so before Soundcore, I was a professional musician. So I spent the last 10, 15 years touring Europe, the UK, had some albums in the top 40 in the UK, which is pretty awesome. Yeah.
That is like, some people will laugh at that, like, oh, like top 40, but for anyone to get into the top 40 is crazy.
Yeah, I never like go too much into it because I don't like talking about myself. But I was a musician, and so I actually did use the Soundcore headphones, the Liberty 2 Pros. The first time I used them, I thought they were awesome, like the Hear ID, everything about it. So when the opportunity came up to join the team here, I loved it, grabbed that opportunity, and. We
were lucky because at that time, so after the band, obviously you worked in Music Life, right? The UK's biggest music Facebook page, like 3 or 4 million followers, and they got shut down. And I had a friend over there, John, was working over there. I just out of interest, shot him out a message like, "Do you know anyone who's crazy enough to come work in our headquarters in Shenzhen, China, and come do some social media?" He's like, "I know just the guy."
Well, he didn't tell me it was going to be in China at first as well. So I spoke to Lawrence, I spoke to you, and then when you dropped that bombshell, I was like, "Oh, okay." I thought it was in London, and then
he left that key bit of information out there,
the most important part.
But I just couldn't believe you went for it. And I said to our manager, Chrissy, I was like, I found this guy who's a musician who's run one of the biggest social media pages in the UK, and plenty of like music connections. And she's just like, there's no way you're going to get him. It's not going to happen. And here you are. And the reason I kind of tie this into the community is because really this Soundcore Collective 2.0, this has been, the creative team put it together, but you did the research behind it. And can you talk us through a little bit of that process?
I mean, like when I joined, you introduced me to the community as it was, and I loved the idea behind it. I love how everyone just is on there talking and is so passionate about the brand, and they just have conversations. It's like a really cool area. I just felt it was missing that final connection to music, like to really stitch it all together. And just to give it a refresh, like I was fresh to the company, and my first impressions are like, this is awesome, but why don't we make it look like what other music brands are doing as well, and merge the two worlds together. And the design team just took like the vision and made it incredible. Like
I think that's it. And I think because with the original design, it was fit for purpose. We wanted to, drive some more business for Soundcore as well from, an e-commerce perspective. I mean, that's essentially what anchoring our brands are, is that's always been our bread and butter. We're one of the first, companies to make it big on Amazon. And we focused on audio, but like you said, we really kind of missed that music element. And so now, I mean, you look at the community now, you've got a whole page dedicated to music. And I think it's really exciting what's going to be happening there.
Yeah, super exciting, especially with everything coming up. I mean, it's what a great time to get involved as well. That's how I feel. I feel like I've come at the right time. There's a lot happening.
That's it. But yeah, I think so. At the moment, you can see these kind of 10 Grammy-winning engineers that we've worked with, and then below that, you've got grassroots musicians, and the hope is that we keep building connections with these musicians and keep featuring them on that page, and really try and help elevate grassroots musicians where we can and give them a step up, right?
Exactly. The talent there is incredible, but I'm really excited about discovering these grassroots musicians, because everyone starts as a grassroots musician, and to have the opportunity to perhaps discover like the next big artist, or just even sometimes discovering someone, they may not become a huge superstar, but their talent is incredible. I think that's going to be
like even some of the people that you've introduced us to already. Like we had Dave Giles on the other week, and he came out as I think one of the community's favorites, because we had a whole week of performances, right? And Dave Giles came out as pretty much number one, and Wesley as well. But just that level of talent, and most people, especially in the US, have never heard of this guy, but he sounds like so good. I saw one of the videos that you sent me on YouTube, or you posted it to our Instagram stories actually. Yeah. It's like, how is this guy not known? And I think, I mean, you can talk to this a bit more, but especially at the moment, right, with COVID, it's just like artists must be struggling so much. So if we can do even just get them known to a few more people, that's something, right?
Well, it's like from a musician's perspective, the fact like you love it when people reach out to you, but as a brand, for us to be given opportunities to host a live stream or interview a musician, like just another outlet for them to get their voice out there. Like as a musician, you love that. And so it's really, from my perspective, it feels like maybe giving something back is like too big of a term, but giving opportunities to musicians is from a brand, for us as a brand, is awesome. And I know that the musicians, like when I speak to Dave, he absolutely loves it, because it's like giving the little guy a bigger platform. It's giving some people a voice that perhaps they might not have had.
Exactly. And I think like besides the music page as well, we still respect the fact that a lot of our fans and a lot of our audience have come over from Anchor. So I think one thing that you'll see us really start to build on over the next few months and into next year is content marketing, but not just focused on music. We still want to work with tech influencers as well. Like last year we did a lot. We worked with Unbox Therapy. We sent him the lockdown care package. That was insane. I think it was just before you joined. We sent 100.
Yeah, I'd love to have that lockdown care package, or the 100 speakers. That's a favorite of mine. I mean, I've only got 2 speakers, and I love I love pairing those 2 together. So 100. That's
I can't wait. I can't wait to find the one customer out there who went, you know what, I'm going to buy 100 speakers.
I'd love to meet that customer. If someone did that, that would be. I'd want to be their friend.
If anyone has done that, or anyone, we should just run a competition to see who has the most Flare 2s, like who actually went the extra mile and was like, I'm going to put as many of these things together as I can, and just send us a photo on Instagram or something, or on the community.
I'd love to see that. I reckon a few people have maybe like 4. I reckon it's quite a few people.
And I think because there's enough prizes flying around the community that people have probably got, a backlog of Soundcore products in there. Some of these guys have so many products. It's awesome. So I guess let's talk a bit more about what people can expect next. We just kind of mentioned that we want to keep working with tech influencers as well. And so, if you know, especially micro tech influencers who, again, they're looking for a platform, we want to talk to them. We want to have, a podcast with them, have them on the front page of the community. So if you have like favorite artists, definitely leave a comment down below. Let us know kind of who you listen to or who you watch, and make sure you send that to Sean and I. Sean, do you have any favorite tech influencers or grassroots musicians, or anyone that you're kind of really listening to at the moment?
I'll be honest, like with the tech influencers, before joining, I'd never really sat down and would watch that many, like if any at all, unless the video really caught my eye. Like I know like the big names, like when you said Unbox Therapy and stuff. So I'm getting into them. Like
I know you really enjoyed Antoine Richardson. So he's just doing audio, just doing live. His Spirit X2 meme, right? Where you turned it into a meme.
Well, I think he's just got a really good like sense of humor in his videos, like, and that's like my favorite thing. And then as soon as I watched it, I was like, oh, I could make a meme into this. And then because he's got that good sense of humor, he gets it straight away. So it's fun to do stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm the same, man. And like Antoine is such a laid back guy and so easy to work with. And I think, we've got a surprise lined up for him, which he's kind of is on his radar. The community don't know about it yet, but they will after this. But yeah, we've got a bit of surprise lined up for him.
Big surprise.
Well, massive, yes. Actually, I should say massive surprise. And for El Jefe as well. And El Jefe is another favorite of ours. He's just real chill, real easy to work with. I feel like these guys I kind of dropped off the grid tech wise because I rejoined last year. But it's like there's so many really, again, just kind of like musicians as well. There's so much good micro tech influencer talent out there.
I think it's a really good. It is. It's like it is a talent because I know I wouldn't be good at it. Like they have this natural way of like unboxing a product and making it interesting. Whereas if I filmed myself unboxing something, I don't think anyone will watch it.
Same. I'm like,
I'd just be like opening it. I'd probably rip it, and then and then I'd be like, oh, awesome! It's got this.
It sounds good.
These are really good.
This gets a Sean 5 out of 5.
That's the thing as well. Everything will get 5 out of 5 because
it's all great. It just all sounds awesome. But yeah, and I think besides content, I think the other thing we just want to mention to everyone is that this isn't the end of the redesign. There's actually more coming over the next few weeks. We're rolling this out in phases. We want to collect everybody's feedback as we go. Make sure that people are happy with what's going on. But yeah, there's more changes still to come. So keep watching.
Changes are coming.
Changes be coming. So with that said, guys, I guess just kind of make sure you let us know your feedback on the new sections of the community, what else you're hoping to see. We really appreciate the feedback you guys gave. I think it was a month or two ago I posted that article, and we had like hundreds of comments there. So a lot of that went into this, right, Sean?
Yeah. I remember when you put that up, and I was thinking this is going to be a big job going through some of this. But it's like, it's everyone's community. So like Lawrence just said, the feedback is so valuable because we want it to work for everyone. So keep it all coming.
Exactly. Yeah, so just keep that coming. And the other thing we want to hear from you guys on is this first podcast. So if you go to the homepage, you'll see that we've got a bunch up there. But let us know your thoughts. Let us know what you want to hear more of, and we'll keep chipping away.
And let us know if you want to be on an episode as well. It'd be cool to have some of you on here.
Spotlights.
Yeah, put a spotlight on some of you. Let your voice be heard.
Maybe we should get the community to vote for someone. Like everyone like almost like pulling names out of a hat or something. I don't know.
They could all gang up on someone.
And it's a contractual agreement. If your name gets voted up, then you have to be on the podcast. Them the rules.
Otherwise you lose points.
Otherwise your account is deleted from the community. You're banned. Cool. All right. I guess we'll leave it there for the first one. Thanks a lot to everyone for tuning in and supporting Soundcore. We appreciate it.
Yeah. See you. Can you say see you again? Yeah.
Hear me again?
Yeah. Hear us again soon.
Nailed it.
Yeah. But we'll be back soon.
I'm not gonna. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Cheers, guys.
Bye.